Have you ever been afraid that things are going too well and something might suddenly go wrong? Like when you're finally close to achieving your goals, or when a job interview or a relationship seems perfect. But then a little voice inside says, "This is too good to be true." You start to worry that maybe you're not good enough, or that things might change. In this video, we'll talk about happiness anxiety. We'll explore why it happens, how it can make us worry about good things in our lives, and how it can make us miss out on great opportunities. We'll also look at how to overcome this problem using the ideas from Nathaniel Branden's books, The Six Pillars of Self-Esteem and Honoring the Self. Happiness anxiety is the fear and apprehension that arises when things are going well in life. It's a worry that good fortune may not last, or that something negative is waiting just around the corner to ruin it. It may seem strange or even irrational to be worried about happiness, especially when so many people seek it in their lives. However, this issue affects countless individuals across different cultures and societies, indicating that there might be deeper psychological factors at play. To better understand these factors, let's delve into the reasons behind happiness anxiety. Psychological factors and underlying reasons behind happiness anxiety can be diverse and complex, varying significantly from person to person. Here are some of the most common factors. Fear of disappointment. Some individuals may fear that getting too happy or excited about something could set them up for disappointment if things don't turn out as planned. Self-esteem issues. People struggling with self-esteem issues might find it hard to accept that they deserve happiness, leading to anxiety when they experience positive events. Learned pessimism. This occurs when individuals develop a negative outlook on life due to past experiences, making them more prone to focus on what could go wrong rather than what's going right. Change resistance. Happiness often brings change, and for some, this can trigger anxiety. Even when the change is positive, the uncertainty it brings can be uncomfortable. Comparison and societal pressure. Comparing one's happiness to others or feeling pressure to maintain a certain level of happiness can lead to anxiety. Trauma or past experiences. Previous negative experiences can create a lingering fear that even in good times, something bad is bound to happen. Expectations management. Some people use happiness anxiety as a coping mechanism to manage their expectations and protect themselves from potential disappointment. While these psychological factors offer insight into happiness anxiety, it's crucial to remember that the condition is multifaceted and may require professional guidance for deeper understanding and resolution. Nathaniel Brandon, in his book Honoring the Self, suggests that happiness anxiety stems from our subconscious, leading us to feel unworthy of good things happening in our lives. This anxiety can manifest into reality, causing those fears of losing good things to come true. Interestingly, because this issue arises from our subconscious, we tend to justify our worries by telling ourselves, "See, I knew something bad would happen. I was right to be anxious." But how does this happen? Imagine you receive a promotion at work after a long time. Instead of being happy and celebrating this success, you think, "This can't be this easy. It's too good to be true. Soon my boss will realize I'm not good enough for the promotion and take it away from me." With this mindset, your anxiety hinders your ability to perform well, eventually leading you to appear less competent than you truly are. You're indirectly signaling your boss and colleagues, "Please take this away from me. I don't deserve it." So, happiness anxiety not only affects our internal thoughts, but also our external actions and perceptions. In the Six Pillars of Self-Esteem, Nathaniel Brandon discusses a client who repeatedly fell for married men who didn't care about her. This pattern was rooted in her childhood experiences of abandonment by her father and blame from her mother. This situation ties closely to self-esteem, as these childhood experiences shaped her self-image negatively. She internalized the belief that she was unworthy of love. As a result, she unconsciously sought out relationships that mirrored her belief system. By falling for married men who would inevitably leave her, she perpetuated the feeling of being undeserving of love. Brandon highlights that low self-esteem can manifest in such self-destructive patterns. Individuals make choices that reinforce negative beliefs about themselves, often causing harm. This example underscores the profound impact of early life experiences on our self-esteem and subsequent life choices, including our approach to relationships. Individuals dealing with constant anxiety, such as happiness anxiety, frequently experience psychosomatic pains. These are physical symptoms caused by emotional and psychological factors rather than any underlying medical condition. Let's take a person suffering from migraine headaches, for example. Instead of attributing the pain to a common headache, they might catastrophize the situation, believing it's a sign of a brain tumor. They might also experience stomach aches and convince themselves that it's a severe, incurable disease rather than a simple digestive issue. Even when diagnostic tests like MRIs come back clean, the anxiety prevents them from accepting the results. They believe the disease is still hidden and will eventually be discovered. For these individuals, even minor health issues can become sources of significant worry, leading to further physical symptoms. This example highlights the mind-body connection and the powerful impact our thoughts and emotions can have on our physical health. Happiness anxiety, where we believe good things can't last, is often rooted in self-esteem issues. When we experience self-doubt, we may feel unworthy of happiness, and even when something positive occurs, we fear it will be short-lived. This mindset can become a self-fulfilling prophecy as we unconsciously sabotage our own success or happiness due to fear. The cycle of pessimism can be hard to break. To overcome happiness anxiety, we must acknowledge and address our underlying self-esteem issues. This requires identifying negative self-talk and reframing it into more positive, realistic, and growth-oriented thoughts. By underlying and accepting our worthiness, we can build resilience and better cope with life's ups and downs. Working on our self-esteem can help us appreciate the good things in life while avoiding falling into the trap of negative thinking that undermines our happiness. Regardless of our circumstances, location, wealth, age, marital status, romantic relationships, or even the presence of loved ones, we all inherently deserve a fulfilling life filled with happiness and joy. This worthiness should resonate as an inner belief, deeply rooted within us. Strengthening this inner belief is a skill, much like any other, that requires practice, consistency, and self-awareness. By diligently cultivating this belief, we can learn to embrace happiness without fear, fostering resilience and positivity that permeates all aspects of our lives. As we navigate through life challenges, remember that happiness is not an elusive dream, but a reality we can actively shape. Engage in self-reflection, practice self-compassion, and remain present in the moment to fully appreciate the beauty and joy life has to offer. By embracing the teachings from Nathaniel Branden's books and the strategies shared in this video, we can empower ourselves to live a life rich in happiness and self-esteem. Always remember, you are worthy of happiness. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing for more content. Until next time, take care and keep learning.